What's going on, everybody? It's my Paul, but thank you all so much for checking out another video. And reverse boosters should be banned. Let's talk about this. Footage you're watching in the background, it's on my bot account, and I was playing with my wife and my kid, and I was on my main account before this. They were just getting put in the worst lobbies, and it was just absolutely not fair. And like I said, she is brand new to the game. My son's had a couple of months of game time under his belt now, and yeah, so I said, tell you what, I'll jump on my bot account, and usually I don't like to really kill people, and same system kind of applied until towards the end, where I just kind of got my knife out and just started going, just went ghost face for the day and went slashy, stabby, and I think I ended up going double positive in the end, which wasn't my intention when first joining this. On this account, I generally let people live to the best of my ability, shall we say. It's hard to put the brakes on when you've been playing Call of Duty for this long. It's hard to fight all of them instincts. And speaking of playing Call of Duty this long, you're probably thinking, what the hell are you wearing? It's my old clan t-shirt from about 10 years ago, with my old logo on Twitter. We used to take this shit super seriously, dude. Anyway, so reverse boosters should be banned. You've seen the amount of comments that I get regarding this. Reverse boosters should be punished, reverse boosters should do this, reverse boosters should do that. Oh, give it a rest, man. Give it a rest, it's a game. It's a game, man. Calm it down. I was running this like, ring a roses, where's it good? Oh, there's I found him. Oh, it's gone. He magically disappeared. Anyway, going off topic. And dude, if you reverse boost in Modern Warfare 2, there's a reason for doing it. You're getting put in lobbies which are an absolute joke. Or for your skill level, an absolute joke. Don't take that as an insult, by the way, but you kind of know what I mean. And I'm with you. I'm with you. I know how this matchmaking works. We all know to a certain extent. It goes a lot deeper than what you actually think, which is shocking when you think about it. And yeah, the matchmaking in this game is absolute horse cankers, man. Even on a reverse boosted account, like going up against level 117s, and I kind of think at first, that's a bit brutal. But then, you could be level 250 and you could still be hopeless, so therefore it's fine. And chances are they were reverse boosting too. He was probably devastated to kill me. And the thing is, when you have played Call of Duty for a long time, there is a certain sense of entitlement there. And again, this is I know that sounds a bit brutal, but it's true. You kind of think, well, I've been playing this game for a long time, therefore I should be able to beat people who only just play the game. Problem is that you're not getting put up against people who've just playing the game, you're getting put against people who have also played this for years. I spoke about this in the Algorithm Explain video, and not many people actually believe me, that your stats have been tracking you for a long time. So if you carried on your main account like you've had for the last 10 years, like I have, you're automatically at a disadvantage. Because it's been, if you've been a KD of, say, 1.5 continuous throughout, even if you go into this and reverse boost, it's therefore it's just going to be like, well, I know he's better than this, she's better than this, they're better than this, whatever. So you're automatically at a disadvantage before you even start. And if you're an older guy, like, someone who's touching their mid-30s now, just don't know where I'm pulling that number from, but hey. No, but it's true, if you are somebody who's gone to work all day, you've been playing this game for years, you've gone to work all day, you provide for your wife, your kids, family, dogs, cats, whatever, and you, after a day's grind, the real grind, the grind where it actually matters, if you've been on a day's grind and, you've done everything you need to do when you get home, and God forbid you want to just sit and play Call of Duty for an hour and chill, then you should be able to do that. Because that's the thing with this skill-based matchmaking. On paper, it doesn't actually sound too bad. You're going to get put against people of equal skill as you. But when it's been tracking you for years, and not only does it follow you from your stats perspective, it also tracks how you play. Whether you're a jump shot, a drop shot, a slide cancel, or whatever. I know I can't slide cancel in this game, but whatever, you know what I mean. If you're like a rush heavy player, if you're quite a lobby dominant player, if you like to get, it knows that, and it puts you against people who are either going to be the same as that or be able to counter that, and it always likes to find its way to get everyone neck and neck, pulling level. And occasionally that can be fun. I mean, you know, I've got a few gameplays sat on here, Domination, where they get really, really close, and, you know, it's not necessarily saying I go evens, go better than that, sometimes I go worse than that, but it's neck and neck, and it is fun, and it genuinely is. But it can't deficiate when you're ready to have, like, you know, a hard game, a sweaty game, or, you know, when you're just sat on the sofa, laying across the sofa, you haven't got your headphones on, you got it through your TV speakers, you know, you're in no way, shape or form ready to go. You know, you're just kind of like, I want to do a shotgun challenge. You know, and you're just kind of half-arsing it. It can't tell the difference between the two. If only there was a way they could have like a rank, like a set place. You know, a place that's set so you can go hard. And then, I don't know, maybe you can gain more XP or something like that. That's just a crazy... we call it a ranked playlist, maybe. Just a crazy thought. And the thing is, though, for like people who do reverse boost and, you know, they're open about it, if you are an adult, and I mean adult, not 18, 21, whatever. If you're an adult who's been playing Call of Duty for a long time and you've gone work all day or all week or whatever it may be, and you, God forbid, you want to come home and just chill and play Call of Duty, and you have to reverse boost to do that, good. Fucking good on you. I'm full support of that. You are, because if you're getting everything else right in life, and you want to reverse boost to get some easier lobbies in Call of Duty, I don't blame you, dude. In fact, I think that's probably the best way to go about it. And if you're gonna do it, just make sure you set up a fresh account, because, like, it's been following you for years. And that's the sad truth of it. You're probably thinking, oh, it doesn't matter. My old stats don't. No, they do. They do. You know, how much you sprint, how much you jump, how much you slide. Everything matters. Everything. And that's what's so shocking about all of this. And, you know, like, the more research I've done on the skill-based matchmaking, honestly, the more shocking it's become. And more apparent it's become that there's no way of taking your main account and just kind of flipping it to do 100% what you want it to do, or how you would expect it to be. You can run as many tests, you can do as many experiments, but I've had my main account now for over 10 years, and on that time I've not had a Call of Duty where I've gone negative. If I took my earliest account, then there could be something that I may have been able to save, because when you first start playing Call of Duty, then you're hopeless. You know, you're absolutely hopeless, and you get destroyed. Not nowadays, obviously, because God forbid that actually happens, or God forbid you don't get a medal every game, and God forbid you actually have to try and learn something. But no, it's not like that now. So, yeah, it sucks, man. It does. That's the reality of it. It does suck. And for people, like say, who are reverse boosting, dude, fucking good on you. Fight the system. Fight back. You know, take these news from under Activision's noses. They're there. There's loads of them. All right, they're ready to be taken. Like this lobby here, I let them kick me about for a bit, and then like they were getting quite far ahead in the lead, and I was like, can you just kind of pull this back a little bit? Like, yep, say no more. Stabby, 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 stab. And, you know, it's fun. Things like this are fun. I don't know why these gameplays are protected so much. I mean, worst case scenario, you literally break up the lobbies after every single game. So what's the problem? They're going to get a new lobby after. You know, God forbid you have a game where you get your ass kicked. We have to, you know, as players, experienced players, we have to go against people like this all the time. It always seems as if we're on the receiving end of punishment, when it's just not, you know, it shouldn't be needed. It's just such a broken system, man. And like I said before, in no other way of life does this system happen. Alright, and apart from, you know, when they're growing up, oh, special Timmy, oh, I'm special. You know, this is the only place it happens where everybody gets a medal. You don't get punished for doing badly. You know, you wouldn't get, you know, if you were shit at your job, they wouldn't give you a fucking pay raise. You know, they just wouldn't. Granted, they might stick with you until, you know, if you're reliable and you have some redeeming qualities. But they're not just going to automatically, just completely double your wage or anything like that. No, and it just kind of seems like the worse you are at Call of Duty, the better time you're going to have of it. And yeah, it's a broken system, but it's one that makes Activision money. And if you want to reverse boost, firstly, the best piece of advice I can give you, make yourself a fresh account. And you know what, we're going to do this properly. Actually, I'm going to do a full video on how to do a reverse boosted account and do this properly, because this gameplay's coming to the end. And quite frankly, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that people have to do this, because it's not fair. And it's not fair on the noobs. It's not fair on... the noobs have everything. They literally have everything. I've seen in my wife's lobbies, alright? The broken, the backwards. Like, they make these kind of lobbies just look MLG. Alright, the noobs are out there. And yeah, should my wife be protected in these lobbies? Till level 10. Till level 10, after that she's on her own. You know, she's got a big bad bear fault taker pushing her through it. It's fine. You know, she'll be fine. She's big enough and ugly enough to... she'll be thrilled with that, wouldn't she? But, you know what I mean? Though, you know, big girl. Not literally, figuratively. She can crack on. She can do it. She'll be fine. And that's kind of, you know, they need to sink or swim in these situations. And the fact that they are being penned off and not being sent out as live bait, quite frankly, is ridiculous. But yeah, should reverse boosters be punished? Dude, reverse boosters should be fucking hailed as kings or queens, whichever. You know, I get it, man. I do. Like I've said, I've seen the light. I honestly have. The only problem is on your main accounts, you can reverse boost all you want. You can do it however you want to do it. It's not really going to make a great deal of difference in the long run. Short term, it'll help, and it does help, but not in the long run. This guy had his care package. He was waiting for his care package. I was like, nah, not for you. Not for you. You've had enough. And I was so close to bringing this back to you, but it just wasn't meant to be, man. It's like, oh, well, I wish that kill streak was something good, because you can tell they were heartbroken. It's like... Dude, if you want to reverse boost, I'm going to do a full video explaining the best ways of going about it, because the lobbies that I get on my bot account are just... Now, granted, I don't kill them the majority of the time, because I don't want to ruin what I have, because it's so much fun just to mess with them. But it's ridiculous, and things need to change.